Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, teacher.
Hi, nice to hear you. How are you today?
I'm good.
And how was your day today? Can you please tell me what did you do today?
Mm, I think I study in my school
Mm-hmm.
about the bigger, and I have a result about my regular test,
And how was it?
and I am has a 9.5
Mm-hmm.
of 10 point, and I am very proud of it.
Okay, you're very proud of it. Okay, very nice. And can you please tell me? Okay, what will you do on the weekend? Do you have any plans for the weekend? So, what are you going to do on the weekend?
I think I will go to go hang out with my friend to play football in the soccer field.
To play football. Okay, so you want to play football, and why? Why do you want to play football? Why? Because
Because football is very exciting and it helped me stay healthy and help me improve.
help you to grow. Okay, very nice. Now, okay, and we will start. We have here a lesson. Our lesson is about landscapes. Okay, what type of the landscapes do you like? What type of the landscapes are your favorite? Okay, so we have here different landscapes. So what is the landscape that you like? Okay, what type of the landscape is your favorite?
Mm,
What is your favorite type of the landscape? Do you like mountains? Do you like rivers? Do you like what do you like?
I think my favorite type of landscape is the beach
Okay, because why? Because
because I love the sea, soft sand, and fresh air, and I enjoy watching the sunset and hearing the waves.
okay. Now let's see. Okay, now and can you please tell me? Okay, okay, and can you please tell me? Okay, I want to ask you what landscapes you don't like. What are some landscape that you don't like?
I think I don't like dirty or crowded place
Okay, okay, very nice. And why? Mhm.
because it's so dirty and I not enjoy a place has many people.
Okay, and how about okay? Now let's see. Okay, and what do you think? What do you think about landscapes that are near your city? What what are some landscape in your city?
Mm, I think landscapes in my city is very beautiful and peaceful.
Okay, now let's see. Okay, and what do you think? Okay, what do you think about landscape, for example, in some other countries? Okay, near your country, what other countries near your countries are really good to visit?
I think I can visit Da Nang city
No, no,
is near
other countries near your country, other countries near your country.
uh,
What other countries near your country would you like to visit? What are some other countries that you would like to visit?
I think I visit Shanghai in China
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. Now let's see. And why?
because landscape in Shanghai in China is very beautiful and peaceful and Has a many tall building and modern town.
Okay. Okay, so this is okay. Now let's see. And what do you think? What do you think about oceans, lakes, and rivers? Okay, so which okay would you like to go to swim in the ocean?
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm. Because why? Because
Because I love water and I love to enjoy the sea of fresh air and I like to see any animal. See animal
Mhm.
it is very beautiful for me.
Okay. And what animals can you see in the sea? What are some animals that you can see in the sea?
I can see shark, jellyfish, and golden fish, golden fish.
Mhm. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, so we okay, and which country okay in Asia would you like? Okay, you mentioned Shanghai. Can you write 5 sentences for me? Why do you want to visit Shanghai? What is interesting to see in China, Shanghai? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I'm finished.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now let's see. Okay, and can you please read?
Shanghai is famous for its beautiful skyline along the Bund. You can see many tall buildings like the Shanghai Tower and the original Pier Tower. The city has a mix of old and modern culture, which makes it very interesting to visit. There are many delicious foods to try, such as dumplings and noodles. I think Shanghai is interesting because it's lively, modern, and full of amazing place to explore.
Hmm. Okay, and in which city do you live? What is the name of the city where you live?
I live in Ho Chi Minh City.
And what is interesting to see in Ho Chi Minh City? What landscapes are really interesting to see in Ho Chi Minh City? If I want to come to Ho Chi Minh City, what is interesting to see in Ho Chi Minh City?
I think if you visit my city, you can see the landmark 81 is a tallest building in Vietnam. It is very beautiful and cool. In the landmark 81,
Mhm.
this tower show many things like phở, noodle, or dumplings, and a lot of things you can buy it.
Mhm. Okay, and what things do you usually want to buy?
I think I like to buy phở in the market one in the morning. In the morning,
Mhm. Okay, okay, very nice. Now, and why do you like this? Why? Because.
mm, because phở in the market one is very delicious and very yummy for me.
Mhm. Okay. Now we have here. Okay, just one moment. We have here this. Okay, just one moment. We have here this picture. Okay, can you please tell me? Okay, now we have here A, B, or C. What can you see on A, B, or C? Or C?
Uh, later I see this huge dessert.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes.
Dessert.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And
And
what else?
later B I see a bridge on the top of river.
Mm-hmm. On top. Okay. And what did they do?
Um, I see little sea. I see a big waterfall in the forest.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Big waterfall. Okay. And what do you think about waterfalls? What is your opinion about waterfalls?
Mm, I think waterfall is very beautiful thing in nature. And the sound of falling water makes me feel calm and relaxed. And waterfalls are interesting because they show the power of nature. I love visiting waterfalls because they make me feel peaceful and happy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This is something that make you healthy. Okay. Now let's see. Okay. And what do you think? Which picture you don't like it? Which picture here you don't like it?
I don't like a picture little bit
And why?
because the picture B is about landscape is so ugly and the landscape seems a bit boring. Not sunshine and the river looks more and not very clean and I prefer place with more nature and beautiful view.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. And in which of these places would you live? Okay, if you can. Okay, where would you like to live?
I like to live in near the waterfall
Okay, and why?
because if I do the exercise in the sunrise, I can hear mm, what a sound of the falling water make me feel calm and relaxed, and they help me stay healthy and do exercise so quickly.
Mhm. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so this is the type. Now let's see. Okay, so we have here this okay forest. Now let's see. And what do you think? What is something that is good and what is something that is bad living in the forest? What can be good thing and what is something that is bad thing when you are living in the forest? If you live in the forest, what is something that can be good and what is something that can be bad about living in the forest?
Mm, I think the good thing if I live in forest is air is very clean and fresh
Mm-hmm.
and is quiet and peaceful away from the city.
Mm-hmm.
And bad things, I think it can be dangerous because of wild animals and there is no electricity or internet, so life is harder.
Hmm. Okay. So those are things that can be okay. And what do you think about bad things living, for example, on the mountain? Good and bad things living on the mountain. What are some good and what are some bad things living on the mountain? If you're living on the mountain, what can be good and what can be bad about living on the mountain?
Mm, I think the good thing if I live in the mountain, yeah, the air is very fresh and cool. Then I can enjoy beautiful views every day and is peaceful and quiet far from the noisy city. And the bad thing, I think there are not many shops or hospitals, maybe, and it can be very cold in winter.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, and can you please tell me? Okay, what do you think? What do you think about some other things? Okay, for example, okay, if you want to live on the mountain, what is something that you need? What is something
I
that
think
you?
I need band-aid
Because.
because if you have a hurt you fall you fall from a height, you
Mhm,
can have a band-aid to F.
mhm,
And if I live in the mountain, I think I should have a food, some water,
mhm,
and a phone has a 5G internet.
mhm. Okay, okay, okay. Very nice. And can you write me three sentences? What is good to living in Ho Chi Minh City, and what is something that can be bad about living in Ho Chi Minh City? Can you do that, please?
Okay, okay,
So we have here good and bad things. Okay, so write me three sentences. What is good, and three sentences. What can be bad about living in Ho Chi Minh City?
okay. I'm finished.
Okay, can you please read?
A good thing if you live in Ho Chi Minh City is Ho Chi Minh City has many jobs and study opportunities,
Mhm.
and there are lots of restaurants, malls, and fun places to visit. The city is modern and full of energy. The traffic is very busy and noisy, and the bad thing is the air can be quite polluted, and the cost of living is higher than in other places.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. And in which other city would you like to live? If you can choose one city where you want to live, in which other city would you like to live? If you have a chance of or opportunity to choose, where would you like to live?
Let me think. I think I like to. I love to live in Belgrade in Serbia.
But no, 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 no. But okay, I'm not living in Belgrade. But where would you like to live if you have a chance or opportunity? Where would you like to live? For example, in some other city. Okay, so in some other city. Okay, in some other country. Okay, so next to your country. Okay, so in which
I
other
think
city? Mhm.
I like to live in Bangkok
Bangkok. Why did you choose Bangkok?
because Bangkok is very exciting city and modern city, and there are many beautiful temples and modern shopping more to visit. And the food in Bangkok is delicious, and especially street food. And people and many people in Bangkok are friendly, and the city has a full fun nightlife. It's a great place to learn about Thai culture and enjoy city life.
Mhm. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, so we have here. Okay, we will continue. We have here this part. Okay. Now I want to ask you about this here. The question number one. Can you please read the question number one and give me your answer?
Mm. What are your favorite TV show?
Mm-hmm.
Mm, I think my favorite show is a comedy.
Comedy show. Okay. What type of the comedy show?
I think I watch any time I like in the comedy.
Anytime. Because.
Because the characters are funny and always do silly things, and the show helps me forget stress and feel happy.
Mhm. Okay, so you feel happy about. And what type of the show you don't like it?
I think I don't like horror shows
Hmm. Because.
because they are too scary in themselves and scares are sometimes too dark and creepy.
Mhm. Okay, question number two. Can you please read the question number two?
Uh, are they made in your country or abroad?
Abroad. Abroad.
Abroad. Abroad.
Abroad. Okay, is this something that is made in your country or abroad?
Mm, I think I saw the shows I like are mostly made abroad, not in my country.
Mm, okay. Now let's see. Okay, and what do you think about TV shows that are made abroad?
I
Okay.
think like Alice in Borderland, Squid Game, uh, Pennywise, Spider-Man, or
Mm-hmm.
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Okay, Iron Man. Why did you choose Iron Man?
Because I like to see a game about fighting, about heroes with a villain, and I love to see about skills about Iron Man is so cool and make me feel relaxed and happy.
Mm, okay, now let's see. Okay, make you feel happy and relaxed. Okay, now let's see. Okay, and what do you think? Okay, the question number three. Can you please read the question number three?
What are the foreign TV shows are popular in your country? Where are they from?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
Mm, in my country, maybe many people like watch also watch Korean TV shows and they
mhm. Okay. Okay, so this is okay. So these are Korean show. Okay, now and I want to ask you. Okay, so what do you think? Okay, about I want to ask you. What do you think about some other okay places? Okay, so we have here a country abroad. Okay, now which country abroad next to your country is very interesting beside China?
I think is Russia and Mongolia.
Okay, why Russia and Mongolia? Why do you like it?
Yes, I like to watch about action movie and history movie like about both of country.
Mm, okay, okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, now we have here. Okay, and what is interesting? Can you write me five sentences? What is interesting in Russia?
In Russia, uh, I
Okay,
love
no,
about
write me five sentences.
representing about Russia, right?
Yes, Russia.
I am finished.
Okay, can you please read?
Russia is the largest country in the world, covering two continents, Europe and Asia. The capital city of Russia is
Moscow, Moscow.
Is Moscow, which is famous for the Red Square and the Kremlin. Russia has a cold climate, especially in winter when it often snows heavily. People in Russia are known for their love of literature, music, and art. The country is also famous for its beautiful landscapes like Lake Baikal and the Ural Mountains.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, very nice. Now, let's see. Okay, should we? I want to ask you before we continue, do you like history? Okay, can you please tell me? Okay, do you like the subject history?
Yes, I do.
And
I
what?
love history about Russia.
And which part of the history is your favorite? Which part do you like best?
Mm, I love to study, to learning about history about World War II
Because.
because World War II is have would be interesting
Okay, interesting.
and World War II is very bloody. World War II start in 1939 and end in 1945 and first two main sides were the allies like the USA, UK, and Union, and
Soviet
the
Union. Soviet Union.
Soviet Soviet Union,
Mm-hmm.
and the Axis powers like Germany, Italy, and Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of the deadliest wars in history, with millions of soldiers and civilians lost their lives. And the war ended after Germany surrendered in May 1945 and Japan surrendered in August 1945.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and which part of this history do you like best? Okay, you mentioned World War II. Why did you mention World War II? What is interesting about World War II for you? Okay, which part of the World War II was the most interesting for you?
I think I think interesting for you. I also interested in the stories of brave soldiers and ordinary people who help others.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, and what type of the history you don't like it? What is the type of the history that you don't like it?
Mm, I think I I don't like about I don't enjoy history in old kings and battle because they feel too serious.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is something that you don't like about. Okay, now let's see. And now, can I go to the toilet, please?
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, let's continue. Okay, can you please tell me, okay, about Hanoi? Did you ever visited Hanoi so far?
I think in the future, I think I will go to the capital of Vietnam is Hanoi.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what is interesting to see in Hanoi? If I want to go to Hanoi, okay, what is something that can be really interesting to see in Hanoi?
Hanoi is the capital city of Vietnam and is famous for its beautiful lakes and low streets. The city has many delicious foods like pho and bún chả. And I
Mm-hmm.
like Hanoi because it has both modern and traditional place.
Mm-hmm. More traditional place. Okay, very nice. Okay, and can you please tell me about some other things that people can see? Okay, in Hanoi. Okay, what is something interesting to see in Hanoi?
I think Hanoi has many famous places like Hoàng Kim Lake, a peaceful lake in the center of the city, Temple of Literature, Vietnam's first university, and a symbol of learning.
Hmm. Symbol of running. Okay, and what other things? What other things are symbols? What other things
I
can be
think
symbols of Vietnam?
you can visit old water famous for its narrow streets and local shops, or you can visit Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, where President Ho Chi Minh is remembered.
Mhm. Okay. And how about Da Nang? What is interesting to see in Da Nang?
I think you can visit Dragon Bridge, a big bridge shaped like a dragon that breathes fire at night in Da Nang is very beautiful. Or you can say Bana Hills, a mountain resort with the famous golden bridge had by giant hands.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, so this is something that can be really interesting. Okay, write me two sentences about things that are really good in Da Nang. What other things can be really good to see in Da Nang? Only two sentences. Okay.
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 Finished.
Okay. Can you please read?
Da Nang has beautiful beaches, glitches that make it a great place to relax. The people in Da Nang are friendly and the city has many fun places to visit.
Okay. And what are some meaningful places to visit in Da Nang? Okay. So if I want to go to Da Nang, so what are some meaningful places that I can see in Da Nang?
You can visit Marble Mountains. There are five mountains made of marble
Mm-hmm.
and limestone with caves and temples.
Mm-hmm.
You can visit a Hans River Bridge or special bridge that can turn to let ships pass.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we will stop here. Okay, now I should go because I have another class, but see you tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye bye.